Real loose, big deep breath for me. Exhale.
Oh.
Get a little bit there. One more. Hang in there. That's it.
Oh, there it is.
Nice. So Robert started a few months ago, back actually in the spring. Low back, mid back, and neck, and he had pain going down his leg. So we've been working with him quite a bit, but got into a really good place, and then it flared up here when, like a month ago?
Yeah.
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 It was probably.
It works hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
So tell a little bit about, that first go around when things got really good. How did it go after starting up?
Less leg pain. I don't have that anymore. So I bought it back. It's better, a lot better. Top. Neck area.
Yeah. Sure. Bent over working on stuff a lot throughout the day, so
yeah.
puts a lot of strain on the back and the neck and all that.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll just explain a little bit as I go here, Robert. So basically we use this scope and we're looking for nerve pressure, and then nerve pressure comes through heat. So when we look at this needle here, it should stay fairly close to the 0 line, and when it swings over, we mark it so we know there's pressure at that spot, and we'll go back and see how that moves, but just kind of gives us an idea where the pressure might be and helps us be really specific to that person's problem. Yeah, a little bit there.
Yeah.
The reason we use this scope though is there can be subluxations in the spine where the vertebrae misaligned. They've been like that for a while. That's what usually causes the nerve pressure. There can also be compensations. Places where you feel tight and stiff, muscles are sore, but the vertebrae aren't misaligned. It's just the muscles reacting to the actual subluxation. So that's one of the differences with this Gonstead method is we don't just adjust crack, 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 you know. We try to be very specific to where the actual subluxations are, because if we adjust too much, the patient can get worse. So we want to make sure we're very specific with that stuff. No. Not why you walked in the door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got one right there. Very, very small.
Yeah.
Kind of hiding today, but we'll have to hunt in there and see what's going on. Okay, let's check the low back first.
Yeah, that's the main problem.
You said it's right in the center down here?
Yeah.
Okay. So another reason we use that scope, and there's other things we use to try and find that subluxation. This is why we don't have the patient wear a shirt. Is the skin and the changes in the muscle tone and everything can tell us a lot about where that problem is too. So with him, he's really fixated with motion going to that right side and going back on that right side. We can also see some swelling at the bottom. So visually you can actually kind of cue into where those problems might be. So with motion, we're checking for extension, feeling for joints that are moving good versus joints that are not moving good. And then we check for tenderness.
Yeah.
That one right there?
Yeah.
How about this one?
That one's okay.
How about right above? Is that worse?
Yeah.
Okay. L5. How's the hip over there?
That's fine. That's smart, like this one.
You feel it on that side?
Right.
Okay. But your motion on that side is actually pretty good. That's what we're talking about, compensations.
Right.
Your motion's locked up here, so this is all overworking, and it gets hot and bothered and kind of irritated, but your problem feels like it's right in the middle of that L5.
Yeah.
So
I
I'll set that for you.
last night when I was trying to sleep, I couldn't sleep.
Yeah. Not good. That's when your body heals. You gotta be able to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
8 there?
Yeah.
9?
Okay.
7. Still 8?
Yeah.
Okay. Found that one pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay. And then based off your x-ray and what's worked with you before, we're probably gonna work on the sacrum just below that L5. So we'll do that over on the high-low table. All right, so look at that tailbone. A little bit there. Real loose, big deep breath for me. Exhale.
Oh.
Get a little bit there. One more. Hang in there. That's it.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
Oh.
Here's a good one. Okay, so I'm gonna double check, make sure that's our,
Oh,
that one, or this one.
top one.
T8. And then we're always going off that x-ray because everybody's spine is different. So this one we're gonna swing around the other side. T8. Big deep breath here, Robert. And exhale. There it
Oh,
is.
it feels good. Ah, yeah.
Check in motion. Your reading was kind of towards the bottom,
Yeah.
which is pretty typical for you. Everybody kind of has their chronic spots based on habits, what you're doing for work, day in and day out. You kind of create weaknesses within your body, almost like you're wearing your tires thin on one side or whatever on the car, you know?
Yeah.
So we typically will find a pattern with people. Not that we adjust the same things every time, but a lot of times there's what we call chronic subluxations and more acute subluxations. And so the acute ones are just ones that'll show up randomly from different stuff that you do that's not in your ordinary routine. But the chronic ones are the ones that you've developed over time, create those weaknesses. For you, it tends to be more towards the bottom. There's 7,
Ah, yeah.
there's 1, and there's 2.
7.
Okay. So they're definitely not as tender on the bottom ones, right?
No, just that top one.
That's our major. That's how we tell. Normal joints shouldn't be tender. Subluxated and swollen, it will.
Oh, yes.
There's a good one.
Yeah. Ooh, there it is.
Home run?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, get the movement back. Okay. Power's back on.
Thank you.
There you go, Robert.